So the next thing to happen on SummerSlam Night 1, we get to the main event. It was the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus CM Punk one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of SummerSlam Night 1. We get to this match, and this match, it was a really good one. Both of these guys beating the hell out of each other, but majority of the time Gunther was taking control of this match, just going at it with CM Punk, hitting those drop kicks, power bombs, chops, and all that stuff on the Punk. Try to make Punk tap out a couple of times, and Punk kept on fighting back every single time. Gunther hits a couple of power bombs onto him, getting 2 counts out of that, but then at one point they go outside the ring, and then Gunther's beating the hell out of Punk outside the ring, but then he decides to climb up the announce table and starts haunting the crowd and everything, but then Punk comes up, sweeping his legs from underneath him, and Gunther hits face first on the announce table and falls off, and then come to find out Gunther is busted open in this match, and then he starts freaking out about the blood and all that stuff, and yeah, Gunther starts fighting back and everything, trying to lock on a sleeper hold on the Punk, but then Punk starts fighting out of it, and then we see Punk managing to pick Gunther up on his shoulders, hitting the go to sleep onto him, but Gunther is still standing on his feet, so Punk picks him up again, hitting a second go to sleep onto Gunther, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk defeated Gunther to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. That's what happened there. Really great match. And yeah, CM Punk was celebrating with the World Heavyweight Championship up until we see Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman. Both guys comes out there. Seth Rollins is on his own crutches and all that stuff. But then all of a sudden he throws the crutches down, and then Rollins comes running down to the ring. Punk is trying to fight back, and then Seth starts hitting him upside the head multiple times with a Money in the Bank briefcase, and then the bell rings. Seth Rollins cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and then we see Seth hitting a curb stomp on the Punk, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3 to win the World Heavyweight Championship by defeating CM Punk tonight at SummerSlam. So yeah, that's what happened there. Really good way to end off SummerSlam there, where we see Gunther get dethroned as the world champion by CM Punk, and CM Punk held the title for a couple minutes up until Seth Rollins comes out there, cashes in the Money in the Bank briefcase, and wins the world title. So yeah, this feud is definitely going to continue on for the 3rd year in a row. But you know what? I've been okay with it because the feud has been pretty good between Punk and Rollins. So yeah, it's been pretty good, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, I think that this feud right here is possibly going to end in Hell in a Cell now, because I think Bad Blood is in October, if they're doing Bad Blood this year. So yeah, I think that it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match coming up between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and you know what, I'll be perfectly fine with that. But yeah, really good match between Gunther and Punk, and what happened at the ending was really good as well for the matches and all that stuff, for everything. I'll give it 4.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was pretty good stuff. I'll say that was match of the night, was the main event. And yeah, the other match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso taking on Braun Breaker and Braun Strowman, that match was really good, and the other matches was okay. So yeah, that was night 1 of SummerSlam. For night 1 of SummerSlam, I'll give it 9 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was a pretty decent show for the most part, but the ending was the best thing, obviously. But yeah, that's why I'll give the whole show. But night 2 of SummerSlam is definitely looking good. But yeah, I'll definitely be talking about that. But yeah, that's been my night 1 SummerSlam reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris McDaniels. And follow me on all my social media accounts. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'll see you guys later for tomorrow night's night 2 reviews for SummerSlam. See you guys later. Till then.